Hi, my name's Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Metroid Prime and recording it all on VHS. Last time, we got our space jump boots, so we can jump. We got ups, we got oops, we got predator activity analyzed, and increase in the Findrana region. It's time to hit that map button so this stuff will go away. Oh. Okay, so I've kind of said I like the hint system, but at the same time it can be a little overbearing. Like, part of the fun of Metroid games is just like the wandering around and solving things for yourself. At the same time, it can get kind of old if you are just completely lost. Right, I can't actually... Yes, I can. Hurrah! So, there is all sorts of stuff that we could do on the way, now that we have several more items, but we're not going to. We're just going to head down this critical path. And yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go see what this predator disturbance is about. So this is kind of why I've never really liked Magmore. Like, Magmore, you just kind of... It's the transitionary place where you are always going through it. And it's like, it's very rare that you're actually in Magmore to be in Magmore. So it's like, great. I came to Magmore. And then I found Findrana. And then, hey, good, I needed to go back to Talon Overworld anyway, and this other path happened to lead me there. How fortuitous. And now it's like, oh great, now I need to go back the entire way I just came. And yeah, it's like, it doesn't feel bad because like these trips are usually pretty quick. But I think that's just part of why Magmore is like my least favorite part of this game, is because you see this chunk the most. I am getting overconfident. Give me a couple E-tanks and now I'm just like, I'm invincible. I am not invincible, not even close. So I should probably take better care of not getting ruined. However, now that we have double jump, we can do this. Alright. New research. This is a standard spinner device. The generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ability of the morph ball when inside a spinner to activate the device. Groovy. Collapsible suspension bridge is functional but requires power. That's all they have to say. Yeah, now I think about it. Can I scan? I thought I could scan those pistons, but I guess not. Alright, well, wahoo. These devices make very little sense, but that's fine. Don't mind me, I'm just nodding along to the music. Hey, guess what? It is one of those Choser artifacts. Specifically, I guess we don't get to know which one. That is... None of these buttons are the ones I want to hit. This is the button I want to hit. I just want to confirm that in our artifacts list, which one are you? Shrine... I believe this is the Shrine of the Warrior, or rather, dang it. Every button is the wrong one. This is the Warrior Shrine, so this should be the artifact of Strength. Second of 12. Neato. We did it. Also, there's this panel here. Bendesium. Bendesium portion of the area is unstable. I wonder what could possibly be under here. If we look at the map, nope. Which one of these is zoom? You can kind of obviously see that there is more under there. This is one of those maps, like the wireframe, I just occasionally, like, the 3D just kind of inverts in my brain. Also, I don't know if I've ever looked up there, but that's real cool looking. Just like this red jewel liquid crystal stuff. It's neat. Okay, bye. But, well, hey, we already have a second artifact. Dang. Moving on up. And yeah. There's predators or something up here, so let's go deal with that. Wahoo, predators. So again, like, here's the thing with the hint system and the backtracking and the who's it's and what's it's. Having... I did check these were scans, yes. Not having the hidden system, I would have needed to put 2 and 2 together that, okay, I got the boost ball, that means I can go back to that half pipe that I probably didn't even notice when I was first going through that area. Because, I mean, that one's one of their more well-hidden ones. Cordate. Cordate is super missiles. Perfect. Shoot through the ice. You are new. Morphology: ice parasite scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures, able to adapt to any environment within the 3 generations. The ice parasite is a prime example. Having adjusted to the frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. A statue depicting a Chozo balancing the plane of existence on his hands. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Cool. I just realized I was going pretty gung-ho and not checking scans. I didn't realize this ledge was up here, by the way. Not until, like, very, very recently. And boy howdy, it makes this last jump a lot easier. This is the statue depicting the bust of a Chozo philosopher. The statue is flawless. This is the statue depicting the bust of a Chozo architect. The statue is flawless. This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman. Several stress factors can be seen running along the surface of this brimstone object. This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo warrior. This statue is also flawless. The statue's hands seem to be frozen in place. There appears to be a shell of ice encasing a water basin. The water originated from the statue's mouth. Statue depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman adorns this door. A symbol is carved into its forehead. The translation reads, "To pass my gaze, seek my twin within this room." Not the most complicated puzzle. Alright. Brimstone is missiles. Not Morph Ball Bomb. Dang it. This is like the most obnoxious room to go through in Morph Ball stuff, just because it's just like, oh, you need to break the thing, and then you need to not break the thing. Object without outside scanning range. Wave beam. Also, this is one of those fun doors where, hey, we went in this room, we can't leave. We're stuck. Because we need that wave beam. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Their frigid breath can actually freeze you. Alright, problem solved, right? Big baddie. New creatures entry. Morphology Sheegoth, supreme predator of the Phendrana Drifts. Sheegoths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Sheegoths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Sheegoth is susceptible to concussive blasts in battle. They expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Problem solved. For real this time. Wave beam acquired. Press C-stick right to switch to the wave beam. Use this weapon to open purple doors. Additional information in the place. Let's go look at additional information. The wave beam. Electric bolts has some limited homing capability. Use that. Fire the wave beam to open purple doors. The wave beam won't home in on targets without a lock-on. Press and hold L to lock on. Charge the wave beam to fire a fierce electric blast. Enemy struck by this blast will be enveloped by an electrical current, electrical energy for a few moments. Neat. Why is wave beam? Like, I don't get why this is blue and this is orange. Now what's fun is they put all of these bamboo in here because they want you to realize you now have a weapon to deal with them. Which you should know from scanning them. But all in all, it does just make you feel pretty cool coming out of there with this new weapon. And it seems to do pretty good stuff against the things. And it stuns. It slices, it dices. Let's be safe and drop that save. I'm not sure how I feel anymore about games that, like, lose progress when you die. Like, it's one of those things that it's like, I grew up with it, and there's also just, like, the aspect of I just don't have as much time as I used to as a kid, and it's like, I don't know. There's the question of, is it a waste of my time if I lose progress because I didn't save, and that's on me, or is it just a waste of time and I'm an old curmudgeon who has old dated opinions on things because it was part of my childhood back in my day and such. Anyway, is there anything? Nope. So now coming in here, we have two fantastical new tools. We have a double jump, which allows us to get into here and up to this ledge, and wahey. I remember this taking me a long time, my first time through. Really, my dude? I guess I should have scanned that. It's fine. All the scan would have said is just like, shoot a missile at it. But, you know, in slightly more pseudoscience terms. Oh, and by the way, Ice Shriek Bats, last chance. Ice covering this Opening can be melted with extreme heat. We just need some extreme heat now. But ooh, my, what goodie is this? That's not a missile. As you can tell, I'm not recording in the morning this time, and it is a drastically different energy. Anyway, we needed both double jump and the wave beam to get through that purple door. Like, we needed double jump to get up there in the first place, and then we needed wave beam to actually, you know, open said door. It's a spinner. It's a magnetic rail system. This slot is inactive. It can be activated likely nearby. One-way access hatch. Entry point lies elsewhere. And then, of course, we get our puzzle time music. It almost feels like there should be something to scan about this, this metal wall here. Fun little aspect of that is that you can drop a morph ball bomb outside of the slot, and it cares more that you're in the slot and also hit it by a morph ball bomb than it does that the morph ball bomb actually, you know, explodes in the slot. I mean, we could go forward, or we can just get this energy tank. And enjoy, and by enjoy I mean have absolutely no enjoyment. Interesting. Me standing here blocks that moving down. There's always the curiosity of just like, what happens if I stand under this thing? And in older games, that was like the easiest way to get yourself killed, is stand under an elevator. Anyway, let's do that again, but this time actually go through the progression route instead of the, get nice goodies. This door has no power. A nearby power conduit must be energized for it to open. A blast of electrical energy will energize the conduit. The conduit radiates some heat that is invisible in the normal spectrum. Cordite statue. Scans indicate presence of power conduit behind the statue. There's a blast shield. Bagow. There is no longer a blast shield. Notably, I didn't get the, hey, there's a save point tip. Schematics for Glacier 1 Secure Zone access. Personnel bound for research area proceed directly to checkpoint. Schematics for Research Lab Hydra accessed. To access Research Lab Hydra, proceed through the purple doors to the south. That was a matter of A and B are a little bit close together. Circuit breaker for lab sub-processing. Not what I was hoping it would be. And here we have our first space pirate that is like, ooh, a shadow pirate even, that is like actually up and actively, did we find a real space pirate before? Either way, this is just like a sudden change of pace of just like, okay, we're just exploring, and then like you go through this door and all of a sudden everything is like mechanical. You have a turret shooting you, closing you in into a corner, and then you've got this shadow pirate closing in with melee, and it's just like, it's kind of sudden of, oh no. What have, like, I've just stumbled into a place that I shouldn't be. Shadow Pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. Empty stasis tank used for biological specimens. Latent radiation readings indicate specimen was highly irradiated. Perimeter defense turret malfunction. That's what I was looking for. I do still really love that aspect of just like, usually there is a panel to scan to just turn off defense turrets. And then suddenly we're fighting like legit space pirates. And like, immediately this feels like a siege. That you are sieging this lab. And that's really cool. It's just like, again, like you've gone from your kind of standard explore mode of just like, oh yeah, I'm going around solving puzzles, do. I fought like a natural creature boss, but whatever. Okay, I have this new weapon. It's really cool. And then you get here and it's just like, oh, I am like, they don't want me here. They're pulling out all of their defense, like all of the defenses immediately. Heckety heck, I'm now, like, I am actively sieging this place, I guess. Anyway, Space Pirate, sentient, aggressive species, well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space Pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, these pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Force field accessible only through Space Pirate bioimaging, impossible to breach. Phazon ore is extremely durable and blast resistant. Although the armor-like qualities of this shell provide ample protection, thermal imaging can be used to detect weak areas in the casing. Improvements must be made to this shell in the event that these weaknesses are found by aggressors. Samus slowly turns to camera, smiling. Project Titan specimen is immobilized in quarantine cave. Relocation is recommended due to increased violent activity. Phazon ore appears to mine through Phazon energy. Thermal imaging is required to detect the highest concentration of radioactivity, which serves to bind the stones together. Imaging research is being conducted in the containment vault area of the facility. East Quarantine Cave is restricted to blue level security. Authorized personnel permitted entry only after bioscan. And we get that map. And all of a sudden it's just like, it becomes so clear, just, oh, this is a whole deal that I'm here for. And then you have this little offshoot of just like, wait a minute. That sure looks like a boss arena. That is always a fun little interaction. Just the turrets, when electrocuted, will like go haywire and just shoot everything for a second before actually dying. It's one of those just small details that's just real neat in this game. This force field blocks the entrance. Something nearby must be able to deactivate it. Surprise, it's this. Specimen 102, increased volatility recorded, predator awareness indicated even in cold stasis. Platform active. Small energy, let's just get that out of the way. Specimen 002, euthanized 120191 for after psychotic episode scheduled for removal. Stasis tank operational, but currently empty. Unlike the ones that I shot. Specimen 2029, life signs normal, pulse at 140%, mass increase of 4%. Specimen 043, decreased vital signs, cold damping appears stable. Xenome SA, is that an S? Yeah, Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subjects transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance ADR-13. Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome SA is at 10% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. Pirate data, space pirate encrypted data decoded, log 10.344.8. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin impacting approximately 20 years ago, expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess life-like characteristics, mutating organic life forms strong enough to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps, appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. No, this one. Stop that. Log 10.587.7. Mining operations have begun near the crater where phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Space pirate data. Log 10.712.1. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plug them whenever we can, but it is unlikely we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Hey, we did it. 50% of all logbooks. Downloaded image gallery unlocked. This gallery can be accessed from the Metroid Prime main menu. Stasis tanks operating at 40% capacity. Temperature regulations errors have been rectified as of 12.112.4. Upper stasis tanks online. Phazon drip line secure. Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%. Checking diagnostics per procedure 12.003.8. Access to Research Lab Aether limited to Team Scalera. Slera only. Personnel bound for holo observation must use West Elevator. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath. This is likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Ice beetle infestation in Ice Vault region has been 95% exterminated. Report any sightings to security immediately. Alright, and with that break over, let's go shoot some pirates. Alright, and now the music can chill the heck out. The cordite casing of column appears weak. Specimen 070 optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Alright, let's just come back down around here. Fall down, why not? Get a little bit confused on which direction I'm facing, and here we go, we're back in. Mutation strain 776V shows massive absorption capacity influx. Strain replication is now underway. Transfer of specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch. That's a Greek letter, and I can't tell what it is from here. What is that? Oh, heck. I know the shape. Like, I'm drawing it with my hand right now, and I cannot think of what that letter is, and it makes me feel real silly. Before arrives on 12.312.2. Phazon Batch 1734.0 shows mandible mutation across all subjects, cross-infusion with Batch 1622.6 recommended. Xenome behavioral patterns show decreased reflex activity at temperatures below freezing. Tissue samples from stasis tanks must be hand-carried to Lab Hydra for analysis. Notify security of all material moves. Warning, do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. Strain 776V has been successfully replicated. We have named it Strain Vertigo. Mutation of beta xenomes proceeding. Viral pathogens found in several xenomes have been traced to Phazon Batch 1664. I want to say that's supposed to be a 2, but it actually looks like a Z, so is it point Z? Anyway, terminate all subjects. Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in Lab Aether. Okay, now it's for the red stuff. Pirate entry, encrypted data, downloading, log 10.1515.8, our initial test in exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. New pirate data, encrypted, blah blah blah, log 10.664.2, Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Fendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids sluggish. And there we have the name drop of Metroids, which are supposed to be terrifying. And admittedly, coming into this game, I didn't realize they were supposed to be like the pinnacle predator of all the known universe. So it's like, oh yeah, it's the boys, it's the lads, they're here, and easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue as malfunctions due to the ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. I'm real glad I came into this episode with a full tank of water, because boy howdy, lots of reading today. And wait, there's more. This device currently is non-active. It will be if I scan that. Holographic spatial schematic is in lockdown per security directive 2.23.445. Space pirate data is decrypting. It is now decrypted. Log 10.299.2 scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 40.08.02, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Holographic map coordinate data has been updated successfully. More pirate data decrypting log 10.401.7. Phase-on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Choza ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Phendrana drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Holographic sequence initialized. Incoming scan data. Holographic projector extensions are currently inactive and need to be manually rotated. Use the spinners at the base of the projector to move the arms into place. The main research facility located. Great. Thanks. It's right next door. Yeah, I know we're going that way. Come on, hint system. And again, like, the hidden system can be just kind of overburdening, like a bit of over, what is the word I'm looking for? Overbearing, that's the one. It's like, no, not overburdened, not overwhelming, it's overbearing. It's like, we were already heading in that direction, hidden system. We didn't need that. Upper node of astronomical holographic projector is retracted and inactive. Upper node of astronomical blah 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 currently deactivated. I forgot to explode the thing up there. Let's go back up there and do that. Okay, look at these wall textures. Like, again, there's just so much variety, like, in this space. It makes it look real good. Like, you've got these pipes, you've got the cracks, you've got the platforms, and, like, the platforms have, like, these kind of, you can see, like, where moisture has been draining and dripping down. You've got, like, all these fans up top. You've got the big screens. You've got, again, just like more of the wet concrete sort of deal. Anyway, random gush aside. Complete was words happened. Yes, words. Hey, the spinners are active. So this one is, again, obviously not that much of a puzzle. It points you directly towards all of the things you need to hit. Lower node of astronomical holographic projector functioning normally. So it's like, do you call this a puzzle? Because it's like they're just showing you where to go and you just go there and, you explode the thing. But it makes you feel clever, I guess. He's just like, aha, yes, I did do this. I know what to do when I see a little, indentation in a wall that is 1 meter wide and ball-shaped. Oh, good. That's where super missiles come from. I could not remember if we wanted to. Do we want to? I don't think we want to. Anyway, so are you ready to learn some more stuff? Planet Twin Tabula, mass 4.1 trillion teratons. Profile: planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. New research entry has been downloaded for planet Zebes. Mass 4.8 trillion teratons. Profile: planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class XIX, what would that be? Class 19. Planet Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Planet Dormine 2, mass 2.3 trillion teratons. Profile: an uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Planet Talon 4, mass 5.1 trillion teratons. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. That's all the planets, right? Alright, and then the sun. Nope, this is the innermost planet. Bilium? Mass 3.8 trillion teratons. Profile: quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Meteorolus? Sure. Meteorolus, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Jeez. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. I think that's all the planets. We'll scan our thing. Device has been previously used and shut off. No. Device has been used and shut off? Yep. So, like, despite feeling like I'm sieging this place, there's been a lot of downtime of just, like, reading stuff with this scan visor. And just, like, it breaks up the combat so much. Can't scan the sun? Cannot scan the sun. I just want to be absolutely sure we got all the planets. Yep. That's neat. That is just a neat little detail. The flickering light just adds so much. Save station detected. Is it right there, game? Is it right there in the door I just turned away from? Let me pick up the super missile first. Super missile acquired. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles! Exclamation point. Trying to decide what the read was supposed to be on that. It was just like, oh boy, it uses 5 missiles, by golly. Or is it like the egads? 5 missiles? That's expensive. Using the power beam, press and hold to charge and then Y to fire. Additional data is in the screen. Save station is right behind me. There we go. We did it. Okay. Last couple things to scan for the day, and then we're going to call it. All Holo technicians report to main observatory maintenance required on both Holo modules. Chief Astrologian, Astrotation? That is a weird word. Astrogation. There we go. Chief Astrogation Officer feels our current dual halo projector system is obsolete. Please review and advise. Alright, and there we go. That's it. Done reading stuff for the day. And in fact, we're done playing Metroid Prime for the day. Next time, we'll see what is through that door all the way over there. Surprising no one. It's these blue rooms that we haven't seen on our map. And, geez, okay, my brain has done the inverse of 3D. There we go. Okay, it's back. And yep, we're heading towards that research core. I really like this game. It's so good. But yeah, like, okay, so like this whole siege situation, I'm just like, we're sieging this pirate base, but also like we're infiltrating all of their data. So it's just like you get this the high impact combat, and then you like switch over to scanning stuff and reading things for a while. And it's just like it's a good mix. It feels pretty neat. It's good. It's good. This game's good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.